Hi, I'm Marcus Jackman. I'm the pastor at Copper Hills Church in Harriman, Utah. Wouldn't this button save us all a number of hours per week, per year? When we see an opponent or an opposing viewpoint, just hit the defamation button. Just attack their character somehow. See, right now I am personally wrestling with how to engage with a friend, a distant connection right now on Facebook where we're geographically separated. And early last week, they posted something, and it was just nasty. It was not disagreeing about policy or calling a decision even stupid or ungodly, but it was attacking a political figure. And it was accusing that person of not just a sexual sin, but claiming that that was their entire whole lifestyle. And here's the thing. It is just easier for me to block that person from my social media feed. It's easier to do that rather than try to call them up, reason with them, persuade them, show them the potential error of their ways, and confront what seems to me clearly to be sin. And so forget this person. I haven't done that yet. I haven't done that because I really don't want to. So my question is, am I currently in sin for failing to call a lie a vicious attack, for failing to call that a lie and a vicious attack, for failing to guard another person's good name online? I think I am. So I need to deal with that. Maybe you felt the same way. Maybe you have exhausted yourself with your social media feed, or maybe you're just thinking about somebody across the table at the holiday dinner, trying to figure out what to do with the statement that they made. It lays there on the table, unwanted and unlovely, like a Jello salad with cucumbers. It's ugly, and you believe firmly that it's from a heart of judgment and pride. It's not just a statement of ignorance, but it is a practiced and considered assault upon a person. We've all seen this at the dinner table, at the holiday dinner table, or in the neighborhood, or online. It's not charity. It's not the judgment of charity. It's the judgment of bitter pride. But you're trapped, and you wonder, is it even worth it to fight it? Have you been there? That's the trap of lies that we find ourselves in all around. And there's nothing new to this. In Isaiah 59, verses 4-8, the Lord is bringing his case against his people and showing us our need for him. So this is how he describes the natural state of man, even in the people of God at this time. He says, no one enters suit justly. No one goes to law honestly. They rely on empty pleas. They speak lies. They conceive mischief and give birth to iniquity. They hatch adder's eggs. They weave the spider's web. He who eats their eggs dies. And from one that is crushed, a viper is hatched. Their webs will not serve as clothing. Men will not cover themselves with what they make. Their works are works of iniquity, of sin. And deeds of violence are in their hands. Their feet run to evil, and they are swift to shed innocent blood. Their thoughts are thoughts of iniquity. Desolation and destruction are in their highways. The way of peace they do not know, and there is no justice in their paths. They have made their roads crooked. No one who treads on them knows peace. That was the people of God in Isaiah's day. And that is today also. Yes, we all know these people, and in the right circumstances, we are all ourselves these people. It's the coin of the realm now, it seems, online. What must be done to do business, to relate to people? And so we have to come again and look at the consideration of the Lord's word and what he calls us to, and ask, where is the truth in us? Where is the love and the judgment of charity? Where is covering over another person's frailty? We spread false reports because it's just a click. It's so easy. And we congratulate ourselves as the likes ring our bell, as people agree with us at the cheap shots we take, and we retweet them. We raise false rumors, and we leave our neighbors made in the image of God. We leave our neighbors made in the image of God exposed to scorn. Or, as I'm struggling with right now in my conscience, and I know that I have, in this case, I've just let it pass, and I scroll on, and I ignore it, and thus I participate in that sin. What will become of us? If this is the marketplace now, and it is, in all too many ways, and it's not going away anytime soon, how can we escape? We have woven a terrible web for ourselves as a society, a culture, a community. How will we escape? The Lord has the answer for that too. There's a way out of the net. There's a way out of the web. There's a path from this land of deceitful, poisonous webs and words, and it is found in an outside rescue. Isaiah 59, later in that chapter, it says, the Lord saw it. He saw all of this, and it displeased him that there was no justice. He saw that there was no man, and wondered that there was no one to intercede. Then his own arm brought him salvation, and his righteousness upheld him. And a little bit later it says, and a Redeemer will come to Zion. We need an outside rescue. We need to walk in truth. I need to deal with this person, and I need to deal with my own self and heart. What am I doing that tears down my neighbor? What am I doing to build webs and hatch adder's eggs? And where do I let it pass? And what am I actively building? Lord, show me myself. Show me my sin. But my way out is not just getting it right. My way out is not us policing my friends lists or deleting social media, though that may be a fine idea. The way out is not in our self-improvement or fixing our flaws, because there's no one who does what is right. The way out is Jesus. The way out is the right arm of God the Father, working salvation for him, the righteousness of God, enfleshed for you and me. A Redeemer will come. That is the answer. Now we are called then, following that, to walk in his ways, to forsake the adder's eggs and the spider's webs that we hatch and weave, to walk in his ways, and to leave behind this life of nets and snares for others, to walk in the righteousness of God, because he has come from outside to rescue us, and he will have the victory in your life. He will even have the victory in public discourse in our communities, which is hard to believe. But Christ is over all. And if he is for you, then there is a way out from the guilt of your sin and your failures to act, and a way out from your sin and your commissions. So I pray that would encourage you today. I pray that we would all look to the rescue from outside and then walk in his ways. And pray for me, because I have a difficult phone call to make, to point out what seems to me uncharitable sin, and then to look at my own heart as well. Bless you today. Amen.